GoldenBoy has two big fights coming up in October 17th, Triple G versus David Lemieux, and it looks like November 21st, Cotto versus Canelo. Now, I was thinking about where GoldenBoy is as a promotional company. As you know, many of his fighters defected and went to Al Heyman and Richard Schaefer. I don't know what happened, but he did some things, and he went and worked for Floyd Mayweather and Al Heyman on some cards, and a lot of his fighters followed him. So I raised the question: if GoldenBoy goes 0-2, what happens next? GoldenBoy has no stars, and I thought the David Lemieux Triple G fight would not happen because I wouldn't think that Oscar De La Hoya would put his two thoroughbreds in a huge race in the same year, let alone 30 days apart. So let me know what you guys think about GoldenBoy. Is it an elite promotional company as it was? If Canelo, both of these fights are 50-50 to not being in his favor. I would say Triple G would be the favorite, and Cotto Canelo probably would split down the middle with more leaning towards age demographic. I would say if you're over 30, 35, you're probably leaning towards Cotto because you've seen more of his fights and you've seen him in great wars versus Canelo. The young Latino fans absolutely love Canelo, and the women love Canelo. So that fight is split right down the middle in the court of public opinion. But in my humble opinion, I would lean more towards Cotto as the favorite in that fight. I had Canelo early, but I'm starting to think more about it. I have Cotto with his experience and his work to the body. And I obviously have Triple G outpunching David Lemieux. Although David Lemieux could, he has that 1-2 combination that would be very effective in this fight, but he doesn't have much lateral work. He doesn't fight well going east to west. Like most fighters. Most fighters don't fight well moving east to west. So let me know what you guys think. If Oscar De La Hoya loses both these fights, what happens next? Because if David Lemieux loses, I mean, he becomes very obscure. He has no fan appeal in America. And if Canelo loses, he'll get one more shot, but that'll be his third loss if he loses the next fight. And, the jury will be out on Canelo after that, because then if Canelo loses to Cotto and then he presumably loses his next fight, then fans and boxing experts will presume that he lost to Laura, and so on and so forth. So he'll be on a steady decline. And where does GoldenBoy go from there? So again, let me know what you guys think. I think it's an extremely important last quarter of the year for GoldenBoy. They're not fighting on big networks. They're fighting on Fox Sports, as you guys know, which doesn't get many views. So he absolutely needs, it's imperative that Canelo wins more so than David Lemieux, because he has a ginormous fan base, as you guys saw in the Kirkland fight. They had 30,000-40,000 people in a baseball stadium for Canelo. So I'm looking forward to the last quarter of the year. It's going to be an exciting. I'm excited. I think the last quarter of the year, HBO is kind of taking the baton and running with it over PBC. As in terms of matchmaking. So let me know what you guys think. I'm excited for the last quarter of the year. And just a sidebar, if you guys have HBO subscription, you guys can probably cancel your HBO subscription till October, because there's no fights in August. There's no fights in September. So, save yourself $20 a month, $40 total, and put that towards the David Lemieux Triple G pay-per-view. That way you feel like you basically got it for free. So just tidbits. So Barbershop Conversations. Appreciate you guys' support as always, and let me know what you guys think about this.